It was a late. Okay, cool.
And
You didn't say anything.
who's focusing to get this route, then
Oh,
it's impossible to go
yeah.
without the keys and the candies.
Yeah. Thank you. Sorry about that.
Just bear with me. On behalf of the Illinois Optometric Association, I want to congratulate you on a very special and well-deserved day. The Illinois Optometric Association is your state association. I hope you will all join the IOA after you graduate because it's the only organization that will forever protect the one thing we all have in common, and that is our license to practice optometry. The IOA will continue to fight for you to practice to the full scope of your education that you have received from the best school in the country. The IOA will continue to fight against insurance and vision plans that devalue your worth, to fight for better financial reimbursements so you can get paid for the hard work you will do every day, making a difference in your patient's life, and in some cases, saving a life. I love music, and my favorite singer-songwriter, and I know you're all waiting for me to say Taylor Swift, but it's not. My favorite singer-songwriter is Jimmy Buffett. And he said, trust your intuition and make the best of whatever comes your way. So believe in yourself. You know your stuff, you got this, and know that the Illinois Optometric Association has got you. We've got your back. So if I see you later today at Joy District, Reggie's, or the Fig, also know I got the first round. Congratulations.
We just need to fix the live stream because right now the audio isn't working at all, okay? So give us 5 minutes, we'll fix it. You guys can continue. Sorry about this. I promised we tried 3 times yesterday. Can you hear me?
No.
So I'm just gonna put it like here so that in case it's feedback, then it'll be there.
Just tell me when you're ready. Anyone in the room named Michael, please raise your hand. Any Michaels in the room, please raise your hand. That concludes our mic check. Good? Okay.
Okay, well, after that bit of excitement, before I introduce our next speaker, who's our keynote speaker today, I'd like to extend my sincere congratulations to members of the class of 2027 on all that you've achieved to reach this milestone in your careers. The symbolism of accepting the responsibility of a healthcare provider when you don your white coat is an exciting yet humbling experience. I wish each of you continued success. Our next speaker is no stranger to ICO's class of 2027. Dr. Katie Foreman has had great influence on your ICO careers as an administrator and as a teacher. She is a product of ICO, having graduated in 2005. Following graduation, Dr. Foreman completed a residency in ocular disease and primary eye care at the VA New York Harbor Healthcare System and subsequently joined the professional staff at their Manhattan facility where she served veterans for 4 years. She returned to Chicago in 2011 to join the ICO faculty and has helped shape the careers of ICO students over the past 13 years, teaching in the clinic, laboratory, and in conferences. Currently, she is the laboratory coordinator for the course in which you're currently embroiled, Clinical Methods and Procedures 4, which is where students develop the all-important and often challenging skills needed to assess ocular health. Over the years, Dr. Foreman has risen through the academic ranks, achieving Associate Professor of Optometry status in 2019. She currently serves as both our primary care education coordinator and vision screening coordinator, interacting with students within the Illinois Eye Institute as well as out in the Chicago community. She is a key member of our admissions committee, is active in contract research, and serves as a consultant to industry. What you may not know about Dr. Foreman is that in addition to her busy professional life, she's the dedicated mom to 4 lovely children, yet she invests countless hours providing assistance to students who need additional help to meet their educational goals. She is one of the most patient, selfless educators that I have had the privilege of working with during my nearly 40 years at ICO. I'm honored to call Dr. Foreman my colleague and to have the benefit of her capable service as part of my administrative team. It's quite fitting that she was chosen to address the class on this important and symbolic day in your careers. Dr. Foreman.
Thank you, Dean Mesner. It is an honor to stand here today and share a few words on this momentous day. This day marks one of the most significant milestones in your optometry education and, frankly, in your entire career. Today, you formally accept the privilege and the responsibility of caring for patients. While you're still engaged in your didactic education, of course, this day symbolizes a shift. It's no longer about the facts and the information from your lectures and your notes. It's about the stories, the experiences, the aspirations, the worries, and the losses of your patients that will shape the doctor that you will become. I have every confidence that you're all ready for this next step. I know this because you've already made it through what was probably the most rigorous academic experience of your lives as first-year optometry students. If I counted correctly, and I was double-checked, you guys took 56 exams last year. I also know because I have the privilege of serving on our admissions committee. This means that I get to review the detailed applications of those considered for a seat at ICO. We evaluate your GPAs and your OATs, those quantitative measures that you all work so hard for during your undergraduate career. But what I enjoy most are the essays and the letters of recommendation. The letters of recommendation that we pour over, as you would imagine, are often gushing testimonials to your character, your integrity, and your drive. These attributes not only reflect who you are today, but they also hint at the exceptional doctors and future colleagues that you're going to become. Among the superlatives that used to describe you in these letters were words like curious, passionate, driven, attentive, eager, and caring. My personal favorite part of the application process is reading your personal essays. They offer a glimpse into what motivated each of you to take this journey. In this class, there were stories of overcoming hardships, personal experiences with visual disorders, and the influence of beloved mentors or family members who encouraged you to pursue optometry, some of whom are here today. I hope that each of you hold on to the inspirations that led you to this wonderful career and let them guide you as you begin this next stage. So back to the coats that you're about to receive. They hold tremendous significance and they command respect. While you may not wear them every day to clinic, perhaps wearing your fleece scrubs jacket instead, the qualities that they symbolize, confidence, compassion, empathy, advocacy, and tenacity should remain with you during every patient encounter. I asked some of my colleagues to share meaningful patient experiences that highlight the profound impact that they've had on their patients' lives. Dr. Stone pointed out that as fresh second years, you already have what it takes to diagnose many conditions. She said, I have diagnosed brain tumors and strokes using the very tests that you learned in your first quarter of your first year. So lead with confidence. As you begin seeing patients, you already possess many of the tools that you need. Empathy and compassion are critical. Your exam is not just a sequence of tests. It's about appreciating the whole patient in your chair. Dr. Skiadopoulos shared her experience with a parent of a child with special needs who said that it was the first time anyone had shown the patience and compassion to thoroughly examine their child and just how much it meant to them. Be an advocate for your patients. Taking those extra steps can shift the course of their lives. Dr. Machinsky shared how she fit a young man with special red contact lenses for his condition of achromatopsia. This improved his vision significantly, enabling him to work better, and even allowed him to get a driver's license. Be inquisitive and tenacious. Seek answers. Give each patient your absolute best. Dr. Katouf recalled a case involving a 9-year-old boy who was doing well in school and baseball, but had an eye that turned in occasionally. Despite assurances from his pediatrician and neurologist that nothing was wrong, her exam revealed a brain tumor that was operated on the very next morning. He's thriving as he receives the best care for his condition. You're going to marvel at what you're capable of. Dr. Brady shared a quote from one of her students recently, said, I can't believe I was able to appreciate lattice with retinal holes in a 16-year-old patient who ended up needing laser treatment. You're going to alleviate suffering and bring smiles, as Dr. Haas shared from a recent urgent care session where a patient entered the waiting room in tears from significant eye pain and left smiling. You will truly change lives. Dr. Six shared this story. I fit a 70-year-old woman who had a scarred cornea with a prosthetic contact lens that helped her see herself with two eyes for the very first time in a long time. You've all arrived here with enthusiasm, energy, ideals, and the drive to work hard as you embark on this challenging and rewarding transformation from student to clinician. Remember, you are not alone in this process. Your faculty are here to guide, advise, teach, and support you. So, on behalf of all the faculty at ICO, I want to welcome you to the beginning of your next great adventure.
At this time, I'd like to invite the first row of students to approach the stage to receive your white coats. And I'm going to ask we're going to go through and recite each name individually, and I kindly request that you. At this time, I'd like to invite the first row of students to approach the stage to receive your white coats. These young future faculty. And I'm going to ask we're going to go through and recite each name individually, and I kindly request that you. At this time, I'd like to invite the first row of students to approach the stage to receive your white coats. Young future faculty. And I'm going to ask we're going to go through and recite each name individually. Aisha Ali. Kindly request that you. At this time, I'd like to invite the first row of students to approach the stage to receive your white coats. Young future faculty. We're going to go through and recite each name individually. Aisha Ali. Kindly request that at this time, I'd like to invite the first row of students to approach the stage to receive your white coats. Young future faculty. We're going to go through and recite each name individually. Aisha Ali. Kindly request that at this time, I'd like to invite the first row of students to Dale Ballmer. Sarah Young future faculty. Raven Barr. We're going to go through and recite each name individually. Aisha Ali. Kindly request that at this time, I'd like to invite the first row of students to Dale Ballmer. Sarah Young future Raven Barr. We're going to go through and Simran Bindra. Aisha Ali. Kindly request that at this time, I'd like to invite the first row of students to Dale Ballmer. Sarah Elizabeth. Raven Barr. We're going to go through and Simran Bindra. Aisha Ali. Kindly request that at this time, I'd like to invite the first row of students to Dale Ballmer. Sarah Elizabeth. Raven Barr. We're going to go through Simran Bindra. Charles. Lisa. This time, I'd like to invite the first row of students to Dale Ballmer. Sarah Elizabeth. Raven Barr. We're going to go through Simran Bindra. Charles. Lisa. This time, I'd like to invite the first row of students to Dale Ballmer. Sarah Elizabeth. Raven Barr. We're going to go through Simran Bindra. Charles. Lisa. This time, I'd like to invite Jessica Shu. Dale Ballmer. Sarah Elizabeth. Felicia Raven Barr. Clark. Simran Bindra. Charles. Lisa. This time, I'd like to invite Jessica Shu. Dale Ballmer. Sango Elizabeth. Felicia Raven Barr. Davis Bindra. Charles. Lisa. This time, I'd like to invite Jessica Shu. Dale Ballmer. Sango Armand. Felicia Raven Barr. Davis Bindra. Charles. Dylan. This time, I'd like to invite Jessica Shu. Dale Ballmer. Sango Armand. Davis Bindra. Charles. Dylan. Jessica Isabella Maria Sango Armand. Davis Bindra. Dylan. Jessica Isabella Maria Sango, Armand 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 Hans Jessica Isabella Maria Sango, Armand by her cousin Jessica Isabella Maria Sango, Armand by her cousin Jessica Isabella Maria Sango, Armand by her cousin Kayla Wynn No Isabella Maria Sango, Armand by her cousin Raymond J. Jackson Kayla Wynn No Isabella Maria Sango, Amina Jafar by her cousin Raymond J. Jackson Kayla Amina James Isabella Maria Sango, Amina Jafar by her cousin Raymond J. Lennox Jones Navarro Kayla Amina James Isabella Maria Sango, Amina Jafar by her cousin Emanuela Raymond J. Lennox Jones Navarro Kayla Amina James Kara Carvar Amina Jafar by her cousin Emanuela Raymond J. Lennox Jones Navarro Just Kieran Kaur Kayla Amina James Kara Carvar Amina Jafar by her cousin Emanuela Raymond Lennox Jones Navarro Just Kieran Kaur Kayla Amina James Kara Carvar Scarlett Kalamina Jafar by her cousin Emanuela Raymond Lennox Jones Navarro Just Kieran Kaur Kayla Amina James Iana Kulinich Priscilla Kwan Samer Laban Maria Gonzalez Fung Lam Bevan Lay. Justin Lay. Benjamin Leischer, and he'll be coded by his father, Dr. Gregory Leischer, ICO class of 1997. Jordan Leonard. Ethan Long. Zoe Lowther. Cassandra Rosa Luna. Connie McCarthy. Sarah Malhotra. Parmpreet Mangat. Jobel Manuel. Janelle Mastronardi, and she'll be coded by her parents, Doctors Kathy and John Mastronardi. Remy Mathai. Nicole Mejia. Andrew Myers, and he'll be coded by his father, Dr. Jeffrey Myers, ICO class of 1995, and his mother, Dr. Cheryl Myers, ICO class of 1994. Colton Max Miller. Kelsey Marie Miller. Samuel Elliott Mitrevsky. Hamza Mozam. Alexis Moisen. Sarah Morgan, and she'll be coded by her mentor, Dr. Otto Lee, ICO class of 2002. Elizabeth Nguyen. Lisa Nguyen. Alyssa Marie Etchins. Kenny O. Gavin Page. Karishma Patel. Anam Paya. Kathy Podobinska. Jessica Preet. Rebecca Ramirez. Faith Reed. Owen Rivard. Lisa Rue. Aya Saad. Sabrina Samnani. Alexandra Savashchuk. Noah Schweitzer. Savannah Scott. Shams Shaker. Palvi Sharma. Beenish Shuja. Sonali Singh. Elizabeth Spirslagi. Zara Soltani. Talia Teliani, and she'll be coded by her aunt, Dr. Nohad Teliani. Sona Tissington. Oscar Choi, and he'll be coded by his mentor, Dr. Melanie De Jesus, ICO class of 2003. Megan Turner, and she'll be coded by her cousin, Dr. Sarah Votros. Amy Fang. Katie Velarde, and she'll be coded by her mentor, Dr. Connie Crawford, ICO class of 1986. Griffin Sheridan Woolner. He'll be coded by his father, Dr. Bradley Woolner, ICO class of 1988. Kiara Worthington Veda. Fionn Yip. Jason Yu. Martina Zurich. Thank you, everyone. Please give it up for ICO's class of 2027.
Hello. Good afternoon. Thank you all so much for being here. My name is Chris Cook, and I am president of the ICO Student This day is so special, and before we go any further, I want to tell the class of 2027 how proud I and the rest of the student body are of you. I remember helping most of you move into the residential complex across the street during orientation, and since then, I have seen you grow in maturity, confidence, and as professionals. You've come so far since that day just 1 year ago, and as you recite your optometric oath here in just a moment, consider what it means to begin your clinical education. You've tackled your densest didactic year with commitment and diligence. Now it is time to put what you have learned into practice. As always, I'm here to support you in any way that I can, and I sincerely look forward to working together over the next few years as colleagues and future doctors in the clinic. At this time, I would ask that you please stand and raise your right hand and repeat these words after me. With full deliberation, I freely and solemnly pledge that I affirm that the health of my patient will be my first consideration. I will practice the art and science of optometry faithfully and conscientiously. And to the fullest scope of my competence. I will uphold and honorably promote by example and action the highest standards, ethics, and ideals of my chosen profession. And the honor of the degree, Doctor of Optometry, which has been granted me. I will provide professional care for the diverse populations who seek my services. With concern, with compassion, and with due regard for their human rights and dignity. I will work to expand access to quality care and improve health equity for all communities. I will place the treatment of those who seek my care above personal gain. And strive to see that none shall lack for proper care. I will hold as privileged and inviolable all information entrusted to me in confidence by my patients. I will advise my patients fully and honestly of all which may serve to restore, maintain, or enhance their vision and general health. I will strive continuously to broaden my knowledge and skills. So that my patients may benefit from all new and efficacious means to enhance the care of human vision. I will share information cordially and unselfishly with my fellow doctors of optometry and other professionals. For the benefit of patients and the advancement of human knowledge and welfare. I will do my utmost to serve my community, my country, and humankind as a citizen as well as a doctor of optometry. I hereby commit myself to be steadfast in the performance of this. My solemn oath and obligation. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate the class of 2027.
As we
As we close today's program, I'd like to invite everyone to head to the courtyard for some refreshments. As a point of business, we're going to ask the students to be the first to depart and gather in the courtyard for a class photo. So those in the crowd, please hold for a little. I'll announce in a moment when it's time for you to go. Before that happens, while we have you all here, I'd like to give the class of 2027 a chance to acknowledge the folks in the room and the folks watching from home. This doesn't happen without a strong support system, and it'd be a great time to thank them right now. Thank you to folks from the facilities, security, student affairs, communications teams, and academic program and president's office, and all the departments I'm forgetting to acknowledge for putting this program together. Thanks, everybody. Students, you can head to the courtyard now. Thank you.